And welcome back as we get ready to start the tip-off for the second game of the day. Visiting Bahamas team versus Puerto Rico. The Puerto Rico team coming into this contest 2-1 as they lost a heartbreaker to Mexico last night. And on the other side, Bahamas, who is now 0-3 as they're still trying to get in the will column. Once again, this is Calvert White alongside my sidekick,
Kevin Teagan, the voice shepherd. And it's an honor to be here at the St. Thomas U.S. Virgin Islands 2017 Women's Centrobasket Championship. And right now, it's looking like Puerto Rico, definitely coming off that loss, is going to have a lot of intensity early. So Bahamas has to be able to take care of the basketball. And there's a turnover right there, see.
Yeah, for Bahamas to stay in this game, they're going to have to limit their turnovers. They're going to have to be aggressive on both ends of the floor and limit them to one shot. Can't give this Puerto Rican team second chance shots.
And there's a nice drive and pass by Puerto Rico, and that's what they does very well. They passes the ball so well, so you have to be ready to help and rotate. It's looking like Puerto Rico starting 2-3. Another turnover, see, 2-2. Easy layup by Perez. 2 possession, 2 turnovers. Not a good start early.
And that has been the Achilles heel for this Bahamas team all series, as they have to cut down on some of those turnovers. A young team coached by Coach Mack, and she didn't walk with a lot of her veteran players this tournament.
And I want to give Coach Mack a lot of love. I just found out that she's Jacksonville University women's head coach, and as a former member of Jacksonville University men's basketball team, written all over the record books. A lot of love to the JU Dolphins in the house.
I think she's doing a great job at that university. As a matter of fact, I think she won the conference, if I'm not mistaken, either a year or two ago. She was the coach that won the conference, won the championship of that conference.
That's big time.
So big
Lots of
shout
love
out
to you, Coach
Mack.
Mack. But now you have a big job in front of you. You're facing the team in Puerto Rico, well-oiled machine. They had a little kink in their armor. But with a loss last night, they're definitely going to be more focused. Can these Bahamas ladies get ready to take that challenge?
You can bet that they're going to play hard. Whether she comes with her veteran players or her young players, she's going to make them play hard out there.
Here comes one of the best point guards in the league, Rosado.
And so Rosado didn't really have a good game yesterday, as she was a little off from the three-point line. Let's see if she can get it going today.
Yeah, definitely. She needed to pick her game up. She was a little lackadaisical yesterday. It happens to the best of us. We can't play great every time. That's what Bahamas going to have to do today. They're going to have to be able to hit some outside shot. Here's a run out. Perez, she's a very aggressive player.
And that's what she does right there. Still not able to find it from long range. Again, this Bahamas team, you got to limit them to one shot. If you're going to give Puerto Rico multiple chances to score, they're going to make you pay.
Definitely. One shot and push. With Puerto Rico in the zone. Push it, try to get some early offense without the zone being set up. Here comes a 3 by Kelly. She started hot yesterday. She's definitely not bashful. Not scared of the moment. In the game comes Grant. Probably didn't start the game for the first time. Maybe a little disciplinary action taken by Coach Mack. She got a unsportsmanlike conduct foul yesterday and a technical foul.
Yeah, Grant was very frustrated through that entire game yesterday. Never quite got herself in a rhythm, and she missed a couple easy layups. Let's see if she can get going today.
And now she's in on the duck in. No good on the first shot. Now Rosada's going to be under push. They're going to look for early offense. Nice kick ahead. Here comes the handoff. And you can see a little bickering right now from Puerto Rico. They're still a little bit out of sync. This is Santos. Nice pass over there. Melendez will try the three. No good. Not a good possession that time by Puerto Rico. They had a nice shot.
That's a good
great
sign
pass
by
to
the
Kelly.
Bahamas. Good look. And that's what Nisbet can do. She sees the floor well. She just need to be a little more aggressive once she goes to the hole and try to score a little more.
Well, she is super fast. All she has to do is learn how to control her speed and just see and make the decision. Understand what you want to do before it happens. Read in the game, and that's where becoming a student of the game happens. It's very important.
What does the Bahamas have to do to stay in this game?
A lot of jibble driving, like I told you before. You can jibble drive on Puerto Rico. Their defense is very aggressive, but you can force the action and jibble drive. And already you see Bahamas is starting to take it into the chest of the Puerto Ricans.
Puerto Rico still looking a little disoriented from yesterday as the players still kind of going at each other.
Well, one of the things I noticed about the game yesterday in their first loss, if Puerto Rican doesn't shoot well from the outside, it's like it deflates the team. The three-point shots give them the opportunity to pretty much blow you out somewhat. They get energized by shooting the three. If you can limit their outside shooting, you have a chance.
And once again, Puerto Rico starting off, not shooting the ball too well from outside. And there goes Nisbet.
She's super fast. I'm telling you, nice
and I like
hesitation.
that shot. She didn't make it, but I like the idea of her penetrating and looking to score.
Exactly. Like nice push. It's every point guard's job to get to the middle of the paint and make something happen. Collapse the defense, read it, and make a correct decision. I'm wondering if Puerto Rico played too well too early. And sometimes success can also be, I don't even know the word to find, but as funny as it might be, too much success, it can hinder you a little bit. It makes you get lazy.
I don't know if they was overconfident.
Yes, that's the word. It makes them so overconfident they start losing the fundamental principle. Right now they're trying to find it again.
A little full court pressure by Bahamas. Coach Mack trying to use some of that clock, not letting Puerto Rico get comfortable in their set.
Nice screen right there. Nice penetration. That's what she does.
And that is her move. She loves dribbling to the right side or the left side of that court on that baseline.
Yeah, she's a baseline demon. Here goes Grant. A little bit out of control there. Lucky to retain that. Out of bounds on it for the Bahamas. Puerto Rico is going to go to the zone. That's their design for a 2-3 zone. So you can already see by the game plan for Puerto Rico that they don't believe Bahamas can hit enough shots from the outside. So you're going to see a lot of zones in this game, see.
Bahamas not really been high percentage shooting from outside. Puerto Rico is going to drop back in that zone and force them to hit some outside shots.
This ball should have been reversed to the other side. Number 15 was late to get there. Side pick and roll. Nice pass. And that's what young players got to understand. Three Bahamas players lost that. Nice pass to Rosado. The layup is, y lugo afuera. That's what we say in Puerto Rico. And I've been seeing too many missed layups by such a high caliber of basketball.
Yeah, they've got
I know this is 3 games in 3 days, but layups is one thing you could always put down as sure points. Uncontested too, see.
And the Bombers going to have to do a better job getting back on defense.
Yeah, definitely. And Puerto Rico showed their little token pressure right there. You can believe it's going to be a more pressure as again. Nice shot fake there. One dribble pull up, but good help. Nice rotation. Here comes Salman. She's very tough.
Another second chance opportunity by Puerto Rico.
Bahamas staying a man-to-man. Bahamas started this game a lot better. Traditionally, they are very slow starters throughout this tournament. There's no showing that pick and roll right there. Wide open jump shot. That big got to get up and give help.
And I got to say, Puerto Rico probably does a better job out of any of these teams in this tournament of setting ball screens. They hit you hard when they set a screen.
Yeah, when they set screens, you're going to get hit. Puerto Rico content to staying in the zone. Here comes another fast break. Turnovers always equal to fast break. Don't want to turn the ball over, especially against Puerto Rico, who wants to run every time.
They're off to the run-ins when they get the turnover. Kelly and Neely back in the game. It's Coach Mack. Is going to have to really, really coach this game, and she's going to get players in and out, shuffling them in. It's a chess game.
It looks to me that Grant, she started the tournament so well, but she's starting to get so frustrated in this tournament. She got to understand that she's one of the more important players. Got to stay in the game. 11-4 Puerto Rico, and you can already see Puerto Rico's energy is a lot higher than when they played Mexico.
They're going to try to force the issue on Bahamas as they've scouted these games, so they can see that they can get some turnovers.
Definitely, and here's another reach over by Jones, playing a lot more volleyball. Salman kicks out. Here's come the extra pass. Beautifully done. Here comes the three. Second chance opportunity. Salman is small, but she's very feisty, see.
She is. Plays with a chip on her shoulder. Not afraid to go in there with the bigs. Very athletic.
2 shots, Puerto Rico.
Again, another second chance opportunity for Puerto Rico. Bahamas is going to have to start to get a little physical. As that shot goes up, find a player nearest to you, put a body on them, box out. Rebounding is not all about how tall you are, just about being in the right position.
Exactly, see, you hit it on the nail. It's who hit first, normally wins. And Puerto Rico showed that little token pressure from the zone look. Baseline drive, knife dive right there. Beautiful pass. That was well done. No, but right back at you. Puerto Rico's right there. Quinones is going to go over the right shoulder. Nice defense by Bahamas. Here comes Nesmith, trying to use her speed. Here she knifes through. Nice pass to Kelly.
Look.
Wide open for a 3. And she was knocking those down yesterday. Here goes Nesmith again, trying to force the issue. Oh, got away with a travel. Oh, she didn't get away. It was a travel. She's trying to be aggressive, but she got to understand when the numbers is in her favor.
And that's okay. I can tell already that she is trying to be a little more aggressive, looking for a shot more, and she's going to have to continue doing that.
I definitely love the intensity Bahamas came out to play with, though. Even though they're down, they're playing a lot tougher. Here goes Quinones. Isolation, left hand laid. That was just too strong, too tough. And like I said, Puerto Rico is going to come out a lot more focused after losing against Mexico, and they're starting to show it right now, see? On a very bad pass by Nisbet.
They're a little mentally focused right now. Their bench is into it.
Normally when you see a two-guard run and jump coming at you, it's very good you don't pass the half-court line. Bounce that ball back, take on the weaker defender, and find a good pass. Trying to pass the ball over a defender's head is always a no-no. Salmon right at you again.
She does not stop coming at you.
Must admit, these last two games, she's been playing a little better than Rosado. I don't know if Rosado have a little bugging injury. But Salmon has come in and done a very nice job. Una más, tiro libre. 27 years of age. This young lady is fearless.
And both coaches getting players in and out. As we said, this being the fourth day of this tournament, players started to get tired, muscles started to cramp up.
Exactly. 4 games in 4 days. It's not easy. And now the turnovers are starting to add up right now for the Bahamas.
Here comes that full court press as Puerto Rico is going to try to force the issue against Bahamas. Great job that time beating it.
That's a dangerous pass. It's no angle right there. No space right there. Got to give it back. Nice pass. Salmon puts up a 3. Here come Nesbitt. Now she's going to push it. If she push it to the middle, number 14 going to be open. She got to be ready to shoot. Puerto Rico standing through 3. They're going to screen the top. Why she's backdooring? I don't understand what number 14 was doing there.
It's just difficult to find scoring opportunities on a zone when you don't really have premier shooters.
Puerto Rico going to go with head tap now. These are going to be like a more down screen, high screen.
Good solid screen.
That's not there for Salmon. And you see a situation like that. That's why I like that point guard for Guatemala, Aldana. She keeps the dribble. She doesn't force a pass. She doesn't jump in the air and pass. She just keeps dribbling it out until she finds an open man.
She's very Steve Nash-ish. When I watch her play, that's the player that I think of, Steve Nash. He'll dribble in the paint and keep his dribble back out, and he won't pick that ball up.
Yes, just keep it. Just keep going. Too many guards, as soon as they see a little defender came in front of them, they pick the dribble up and try to make a play. Just keep your dribble and keep dribbling. That's a terrible pass. And Bahamas got to understand, you got to make stiff passes, strong passes to your players, and be confident in your pass. These passes are too soft, too slow, too much air under the ball. Here comes a double high ball screen. This is going to merge into a high-low. First quarter NC. Puerto Rico looking strong.
Puerto Rico came out definitely with a lot more energy than they had last night. For the Bahamas team, they're going to have to cut down on some of the turnovers. I'm loving the way how they're being aggressive, trying to take it to the bigger Puerto Rico players, but they got to cut down on their turnovers, limit Puerto Rico to 1 shot.
The desert lonely nights, my Pregame.
And we're back to the second quarter as Puerto Rico takes the possession.
Bahamas only with 6 points. The Puerto Rico defense is strong. And like we said, they lost last night, so you know their coach was all over them. Bahamas going to a 1-2-2 zone, see, against a good shooter. Good shooting team. Here goes Perez. Nice pass inside. And you see the shot clock was going down. She was not nervous. She knows she had time. She shot fake, one dribble, and made a picture-perfect bounce pass inside. And that's what a good veteran team understands that's playing at this level. Don't get scared. Don't get nervous. Understand what you have and make the correct play.
Surprisingly, Bahamas going to a zone. I thought they did fairly well playing the man.
Yeah,
just had to do a better job boxing out. But they risked the chance of Puerto Rico catching a fire, hitting threes in that zone.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem now is what they're going to do on offense. 6 points in the first quarter. They need to get some type of offense. That's a nice drive by Kelly. She's unafraid. She's a little skinny though. She felt that hit right there. And those hit add up. See, 4 games in 4 days, you're gonna feel those a lot harder than in day one. Kelly good on the first. No más. No good on the second. Second chance opportunity by Gilbert for the Bahamas. Kelly's going to penetrate and put her head down. And got her with a travel.
Kelly trying to force the issue a little bit right there. Good intentions.
Well, she's trying to make things happen, which is not bad, but you got to understand, against a good team, when you penetrate a lot, you got to be looking for the kick 90% of the time. Suck that defense in, get the help, and find the open man. Because a good team is not going to just let you go one-on-one all day. They're going to help and force you to kick it.
Bahamas are going to have to start trying to put some numbers on the board. Got to find somebody somewhere. Got to start scoring for this team.
Another turnover there. They tried that 1-4 dive, hit the high post, and dive that other post. The pass was off target. And look at the extra pass by Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico not shooting that three as confidently as they did the first 2 games. Good hands by Rosado. It's excellent hands that time.
And Kelly, she keeps coming at you. Just now, the play before she went down, she got blocked. Next play, she continued to come at you. She's not going to stop. She's going to say, you're going to have to block me, or else I'm coming at you.
Yeah, she's fearless. She's fearless. Back in the game is Nesbitt, and like we've been mentioning, Nesbitt has that talent that she can play at this level. What she needs now is that will and belief, that understanding that she belongs on this level. Another dangerous pass and ends up in a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Puerto Rico.
Bahamas playing on thin ice right now.
Yeah, they're in danger land right now. They're in danger zone. Here comes Rosado. Beautiful weighted bounce pass. Nice look. Nice box out there. Oh, can't handle the rebound though. Puerto Rico still moving the ball pretty well, passing, cutting, but they're just not as confident as they did in the first 2 games there. They short arming some shots. They're not as confident letting those threes fly. Players are just thinking a little longer making a lot of mental turnovers like that one. Nevertheless, they still have a 21-7, but they're showing a lot of kinks in their armor.
And this Bahamas team is playing hard. They're playing some good defense. They just can't find a score on the other end. Somebody's going to have to step up and start making some buckets.
Definitely. Looking for a high-low duck-in. Probably not the place to penetrate. You have the next guard right next to you, see? She's going to dig in every time. That big have to catch that ball and kick it out. And Rosada is starting to struggle for her three. But she's not bashful. She's going to keep shooting. Nice crossover by Perez. That was a beautiful move. Great move by Perez right there. She probably should have used that left hand and finished.
I think she could have easily gotten that foul also.
Yeah, I thought she did get hit, but hey, it's FIBA. It's a little different level. Like you say, when you have three officials from three different countries coming together, it's three different styles. First shot is good by Puerto Rico.
And the key stat, we still have 7 minutes and 29 seconds before the half, and the Bahamas have already committed 12 turnovers.
Wow.
That's just not going to get it done.
Yeah, you can't have more turnover than points. And that's a learning lesson for Nesbitt and all the point guards in the Bahamas team. They got to understand, look, that's a dangerous pass also. They're not as confident as making these passes. You have to be committed. You got to make these passes. You got to be sure of your pass, sure of yourself, and understand that that ball is an extension of you and your team. It's very important. You cannot turn this ball over.
Great shot by Neely just now, as she had a little bright spot yesterday as she was able to score a couple key buckets inside. Good post player.
No good that time. Try to left hand lay. Nesbitt now in the push. Nice extra pass to Kelly. Kelly with the inside pass. That's a nice possession that time by Bahamas.
Nice strong move by Kelly. I think they probably need to keep on going back down to her, as she's posting hard down low.
Yeah, she is. Nesbitt try a threes. No good.
Bahamas now with third possession.
Coming off that side pick.
It's another turnover.
What I see Nesbitt is not really recognizing is when she's coming off that screen, if that other guard is already sitting in that lane, that ball needs to come out your hand ASAP. And she's holding on to the ball too long. Dribble into the next defender. As long as that guard is already in help, one dribble and that ball needs to go. And that's a learning experience she's going to have to do. She's going to have to develop her game, understanding that when you're penetrating and that defense is right in front of you, you have to make that pass. At this level, they're not going to move out your way. All right.
What's going on?
Shot clock violation there. Bad recognition.
Not good court awareness by Nesbitt that time, and she, as a point guard, she needs to know what's on that shot clock.
I hope my boy Q get with her once she goes back to the Bahamas. Q has been one of the best point guards out of the Bahamas. He went to Gonzaga University, played for the great Mark Few. He was one of the best point guards ever to come out of the Bahamas. So Bahamas definitely do have some quality point guards.
1998, he led the Dutch professional league in scoring.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely one of the top players when I played over there.
Yeah, this young lady has skills. She just needs to learn the game a little bit more. A little bit more in the classroom, studying, understanding. And she's going to be a pretty good one, Nesbitt.
And Quinton Hall does a good job with the Bahama players I know he ran several camps down there. He's always involved when it comes to basketball.
One-on-one right now. Here comes Kelly. And Rosado put her body in the way and take that charge. And she's not hitting her threes right now, but she's doing everything. She's struggling a little bit mentally, trying to find that stroke. But like we always say, see, shoot or shoot. You shoot your way in, you got to shoot your way out.
Yeah. Kelly that time should have realized that Rosado was there waiting for her. You got to stop and pull up for that jump shot.
Yeah, Kelly looked like more of that straight line player. She looks like she's like move, get out the way type player. She's coming hard. That's probably not a good shot. She was not set. Melendez. Nice pass. See, those float pass, they cannot work at this level, see. You have to pass that ball hard and straight. It has to have some mustard on it. That's better. You cannot give no softy float pass. We call, oh, nice crossover by Salman. Extraordinary crossover.
Change speed.
Jarro Cristal.
And the Bahamas right now just trying to find somebody to get them going. It's already shot clock already down to 3.
Kelly puts up
and
a
they
3.
Still haven't gotten to their offense, but that's what Kelly can do right there. She can shoot the ball. She's going to continue to come at you.
Santos puts up that shot a little fast. But Puerto Rico definitely has the green light. Thought that shot was a little quick, and I think the coach, he thinks the same thing because out she comes.
Definitely Rosado looking like a different player these last 2 games. Not the same person that we saw the first 2 games. That dominant force.
Well, after 36 points in the first game, if she gotten any better, it's like, whoa. Can we say WNBA, please come, please?
10 seconds on the clock, and Bahamas still have not got into their offensive set yet. Working with a low shot clock again. Here comes Kelly.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
Another turnover.
And you see they're not sure of the pass because the Bahamas players are not creating the passing angle to make that nice, stiff, straight pass. You know, it's too, they're not sure. And the receiver of the pass can help you see. They can create a better angle for you to give a nice, straight chest pass or a bounce pass. When you're hiding behind a defender, it's very difficult to get you that ball.
Coach Mack not making any excuses, playing with the cards that was dealt to her. Very, very young team that she has playing with her right now. A lot of her more experienced, more better players did not make this trip. I know she got one place in the WNBA. As a matter of fact, she's getting ready to play on the All-Star game for the WNBA. So
yeah, definitely Bahamas is missing a lot of talented players. And if they were here today, they definitely would have been a different team, and this would have been a different game.
they
Nevertheless,
do a good job down in the Bahamas.
They don't have it, and they have to use what they have. This is going to be the dive. Oh, woo.
Might have got away with a travel right there.
She did get away with the travel. I think they probably changed the rule in the NBA to 4 steps, and they probably changed the rule to FIBA to 3, see?
All I want is some conch. I'm waiting for one of my Bahamian friends to hit me up on my phone and let me know it's in the mail. I love me some conch.
Yeah, send me some too. Send some to St. Croix, send some to St. Thomas. To mi Español, fanáticos, 27-12 in favor of Puerto Rico.
That's what playing several years in Puerto Rico get you. You get you speaking another language. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
If we was in Holland, I'll be speaking some Dutch right now.
Chale. That's one of my favorite commentators in Puerto Rico. Se va a seguir. Here comes Kelly. Nice pass there. Grant have an easy deuce. Yeah, that happened because Jones went for the steal and missed it. Once you go for a steal, your defense is dead meat. Jones wide open for the shot. Thought about it. She said, okay, I'll shoot it.
She couldn't believe how wide open she was, as Grant didn't even make an attempt to come up to guard that jump shot.
Nice pass to Kelly. I'm telling you, Kelly is not bashful. Here comes Grant. The foul on Jones.
I still believe they got to work Grant a little more down there.
I definitely think Jones playing the WNBA. There's no foul in this tournament she has committed.
And that's usually the case as a defender.
I didn't touch her.
Her eye is on the ground, but I didn't touch her.
Grant go with the first. Segundo tiro libre.
She just have this,
good.
She has this Brooklyn swag about her.
Yeah, she's Brooklyn. There she is. Skip an extra pass over here. Oh, nice play by Kelly. But you saw the fake there. Nice penetration. That was a great penetration by Gonzalez. Just a little bit too strong with the lay. And Puerto Rico's going to turn up the heat now, see. They're coming.
Great
from behind. That's what point guard does. But the tap goes for assist.
And that's what you got to do to break any kind of press. Get the ball in the middle, turn and look. Look at your wings. Performed perfectly just now by the Bahamas team.
Yeah. Nice shot right there. Well, the middle is wide open. They're giving up that free throw line jump shot. Puerto Rico's taking it and hitting it. Grant will try a three.
Not a good offensive possession just now. I don't think that's the shot that Coach Mack wants Grant taking.
No,
she wants her down low.
She's too strong inside for taking a shot like that. It was open, but it's probably not the best shot. Playing at this level, that's what every team has to understand. It's not about you being open. It's about putting the team in the best situation to take the best shots.
.30 seconds on the shot clock. Sorry, on the game clock. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Nice pass. Solomon puts up a three. In and out. That looked like a foul right there, but the referee play advantage. Nice pass to Kelly with a skip.
And like you say, when this Puerto Rican team is not hitting threes, they're beatable.
Yes. The three-point makes them unbeatable. But once they're not hitting those threes, you have an opportunity. First free throw is up. .6 seconds, 32-19. Puerto Rico. Looking for a long pass. Got to turn and shoot. No. First half thoughts, see?
Well, Coach Mack is going to have to do a lot of coaching when she go in the locker room. She needs to get her team somehow motivated, get them more aggressive, get somebody to start getting some scoring. Because right now, 19 points at the half is not going to get it done. We'll be back after the half. And welcome back as we get ready to start the second half. Bahamas versus Puerto Rico. In the first half, it was all Puerto Rico as they came out like a thunderstorm as they lead this game 32-19 for the Bahamas. It's quite the same as been going on for the whole tournament. Turnovers. Let's see if they can clean it up. And as I said that, they start the second half with a turnover.
Yes, see, you hit it right on the nail. It's all about turnovers. If you want to see how fast you can lose a game, turnovers and giving up offensive rebound. And not only any type of turnovers, live ball turnovers, where the defense cannot get back and get set.
Rosado still trying to find her touch from outside as she still continues to struggle from three-point land.
Yeah, but she's not going to stop firing, see. Shoot yourself in it. You got to shoot yourself out. Nice pass right there. Nice high-low. And Bahamas can match up with Puerto Rico inside with some size, though. But they're having problem right now is that offensive end right here. And Puerto Rico is looking to push. 4 and 3 numbers. Now Melendez gave that ball up a little too quickly. She had Bermudez, but look at the follow right there. Oh, son!
Get that shot out of here.
I was going back into the St. Croix mode again right there. Hopefully the player for Puerto Rico is all right, but on that 4 and 3 break, you practice that a lot. 4 versus 3 in transition. You know, she took the ball out, but she made the wrong pass. You had Melendez had Bermudez wide open for a layup.
And the player is okay. That's a good sign to see, as we don't want any of our players in this tournament to get hurt. Want everybody to return where they came from safe and sound. So that's a good sign.
Definitely. These young ladies have a career and a future, and we wish them the best. Nice pass to Melendez. Oh, she missed another easy layup. Here come Nesbitt. Calling out for the motion. This is a high-low duck-in. That's a backcourt. (32-19). The Bahamas players a little upset right there about that call. But it did look like a backcourt because Grant hit the ball last before he went to the backcourt.
You got to play through it.
You got to keep playing. And look, Nesbitt cannot do that at this level. A shooter, you got to follow. You got to caboose. She did not even go third. She went fourth. That's going to be very tough if you're going to do that.
Send a shout out to Marcos Javier as he's tuning in on YouTube, following the commentary, watching the games.
Here comes a side pick and roll. That's very good by Nesbitt. Good learn, good recognition right there. Kelly with a hook shot. Good possession by Bahamas. They didn't get anything, but that was a good possession. And Nesbitt did a great job by understanding the defense was already in the help position. Get it out. Here comes a DHO. Nice move, bully ball by Jones. She oozes toughness.
On the previous possession, Bahamas doing a good job getting that post feed into Kelly. Kelly unable to finish with the little hook, but nice offense.
First shot's good by Jones. Second shot's up. No good. Here comes Nesbitt. She's pushing it up. Trying to get to the paint. Nice decision. And another blue layup, see.
Yeah, they got to convert on
Let
those.
those go. And Kelly under hustle. That's a nice hustle by Kelly. Got to get your head up. Grant. Beautiful shot there. Had to make that. You missed that shot right there with a 2-0 break.
Especially when you're struggling to score, you got to make those easy ones.
Yeah, got to. Here comes Perez. This is a zipper action for Puerto Rico. High pick and roll. And if Perez wants that shot at the elbow, she can shoot it every time because the Bahamas bigs are not showing on the screen. That time she was looking for the roll. And it's so difficult to see when you only have 2 weeks to prepare or less than 2 weeks to come to this tournament. You see all those little details not showing on screen, not communicating, not spreading the floor, not sprinting. They show up at this level.
You know, being a former player for about 14 years on the national team, you got to be able to retain that information fast because you have a lot of players that's playing college ball, playing professional ball overseas, NBA players. When they come in, you don't have much time to train before some of these tournaments. The norm for us was usually 2 weeks. You have to learn offensive sets, defensive sets, with all in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, definitely. And there's a hook by Rosado. And Rosado is really struggling mentally. She's still positive and upbeat, Rosado, for Puerto Rico. But she's just making a lot of little mistakes. I think she just need to hit 1 or 2 threes, see, to get her out of this
that's
funk.
all it takes to get you off of that drought. One shot will get a player going.
Yeah, she needs to make 1 or 2 threes, and she'll be all right. Kelly pass it over now to the overload side. That's not a good pass.
Another turnover by the Bahamas.
Nice pass right there by Rosado. Great hands by Nisbet. And Kelly got to understand, if you pass that ball to the corner, it's either you're going to make a cut so she can give you a nice bounce pass going to the basket, or you have to present yourself a better angle. You can't run all the way to the half court to force her to throw a pass like that.
Bahamas team now with 20 turnovers. That can't sit well with Coach Mack. You got to value the ball.
Definitely. And right there, Gonzalez needed to use her left hand. She's complaining that she probably got hit, but when you're on the left side and you're going for a left hand layup, and there goes Rosado. She desperately needed that one, see.
Let's see if that gets her going, gets her started.
Trying to find her rhythm. Shoot or shoot. Skip pass now to Kelly. Kelly goes baseline. And here goes Nesbitt, knifing through. Nice runner.
And that's what I want to see her do more often. She gets to the bucket. I want to see her putting that shot up, looking for her own shots.
That's definitely. And when you want to defeat a zone, it's not just with a pass, but dribble penetration works well against zones. Nice pass. Beautiful pass right there by Rosado. Ain't too many point guards making that pass.
Jones with the back door. Rosado able to find her, thread the needle.
Rosado is just a special player. They're players and they're special players. And Rosado is a very, very special player.
Don't forget, coming up next, it's the host team, U.S. Virgin Islands against Jamaica.
This is a very huge game for both teams. None more important than the U.S. Virgin Islands, who's playing on their home soil. But a win tonight will definitely put them through to the next round and the America Cup. So this is for qualification. If it's a loss, it's still not a bad situation, but definitely a win seed can put the Virgin Islands in prime position to qualify.
Well,
and they will play for the gold. pretty much against Puerto Rico.
A loss for Jamaica, alls but knocked them out, because that means that there would be 3 teams or 2 teams with 1 loss with the Virgin Islands undefeated if they are to win that game.
Well, not necessarily, because they have to play Mexico. If they beat Mexico head-to-head tomorrow, because Jamaica will play Mexico, that will qualify Jamaica as the 3rd spot.
Great observation.
But that's a tough that's a tough feat. Both teams will try to win tonight. Tonight is a very important game.
Got to get it out of that corner.
Here goes Lenz. She desperately needs some help. Nice pass out, Nesbitt. And that'll probably be, is that over the back? What was the call? I don't know about that one. See, that looked like a perfect box out right there, but referee saw a hold.
With a hold.
That must be a rule. Emphasis on some rules. Maybe you can't spread your hands. Box set. Look at the person is wide open at the 3. Nesbitt got it. Looking for a duck in, not the angle. Puerto Rico is very active with their hands. You can see the speed with Nesbitt. She is super fast.
And again, I'm okay with that shot.
Kelly's fast
She's
also.
aggressive and she's looking for her shot. I'm okay with that.
Definitely. Comes Kelly straight on. Nice extra pass. And that's what she can do. She is so fast. But look, great recovery, though, by Puerto Rico. Nesbitt did everything right. But the length and the size of Melendez came back, and she was not having any of that, see? Excellent defense by Nesbitt. By Melendez, sorry. Bahamas stay man-to-man. Here comes the double high ball screen. This going to merge into a flare. So that's a wrinkle Puerto Rico added to their double high ball screen. Normally, when Puerto Rico does that Hans double high ball screen and merge into a down screen, a shuffle down screen, 2-pick.
Great defense that time by the Bahamas. I want to say good afternoon to all my listening and viewing audience. We appreciate y'all checking us out and watching us on YouTube as we bring you these games live from St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, 2017 Women's Centrobasket Championship, held here at the beautiful University of the Virgin Islands Sports and Fitness Center.
I'm not even lying. See, I'm watching this game. I'm wondering how some of these calls are not fouls. I mean, this game is super physical right now.
And despite how poorly Bahamas have played, they're down 8 points. And like Coach Max say, any team that she coaches, whether they're experienced or young, she's going to make sure they fight and they're in the game.
They are fighting. They're playing hard. Timeout. Puerto Rico.
And here comes Puerto Rico. Like I said, this Bahamas team, they don't quit. Got a little pressure now on Rojas, on Rosado. Let's see if they can cut into this league a little more. Down 8 points. Haven't really put it together and played good, but this Bahamas team is scrapping and fighting their way back. Another turnover. And the energy starting to shift to the Bahamas side as Puerto Rico look a little rattled right now. Players looking at each other, jarring at each other. Puerto Rico back in a zone. And it's now a 6-point game as the Bahamas is fighting and clawing their way back in. A lot of pressure now on Rosado. Salaman up top. And look at that defense by the Bahamas. Here comes Nisbet. And it's now a 4-point game as the Bahamas start to make their move.
And the bench is up now for the Bahamas. They're starting to feel it. And Puerto Rico just look a little bit out of sync, looking for a lot of calls from the official. The official's been calling it a rough game all day. And now you can see a little frustration. They just got to keep playing.
And there you have it, T. Basketball is a game of runs. Bahamas haven't played well this entire game. Finally found their niche, found a rhythm, has put it together the last 3-4 minutes of the game, and have got themselves right back into it, down 4 points. Spoke to Coach Mack before the game. She told me she doesn't make excuses. Whatever hand she is dealt, that's what she's going to use. Came on this trip with some young players, and as you can see, she's trying to fight, have them will them to a win.
You know, it would have been nice to see if she had all her players with this feisty team, with better athletes, and wow, this Bahamas team would have been extremely tough to beat. We could have been talking about them going through to the next round, see?
Definitely. 1 or 2 players can make or break you in a tournament like this.
So where do Puerto Rico go from here? Because they're starting to look at each other. They're not flowing. The outside shots are not hitting.
Well,
Bahamas are big just like them inside. What do you think Puerto Rico needs to do to start getting back this flow?
Well, Puerto Rico is an experienced team. I can expect that the coach is going to calm them down. Look for them to run a nice offensive set right now. Look for the ball movement. Try to get an easy bucket, either going to the basket or get some kind of penetration and kick out for a 3.
Nesbitt, it's turned wrong on that out of bounds. She got lucky there. The time, 14 with a hole. Yeah, we saw yesterday's game, Nesbitt turn her back to the basket, and the Jamaica player threw it off her back and just got it and laid it up. You got to see Man U ball. Let's see if she turn her back again. And now she's stepping on the sideline.
And look at that. Puerto Rico have 19 points from turnovers.
Bahamas at 11 I last saw. So both teams are turning it over. Puerto Rico have a lot more points. So most of their points are coming from turnovers. Half of their points really. So that's a sign to Bahamas. If they take care of the basketball, they can stay in this game. Jones at the line, shooting 2.
And Jones have been kind of quiet today. No one has really stood out for that Puerto Rico team.
Well, the inside matchup to me basically is like a wash because Bahamas have some very good inside players also. So they basically cancel out each other. But like you said, Jones have been very quiet.
Here comes Nisbet.
I think the most surprising thing of this game is Puerto Rico is unable to hit their outside shot. Being one of the better shooting teams in the tournament, they just cannot find that three-point shot right now. Nice pass. No, she took too long.
That was definitely a foul down there. Coach Mack is wondering how they did not call that.
Yeah, she took too long though. See, you get that ball, you got to be ready to go up. You can't be doing 2 pump fakes and then try to score because the defense is coming hard to collapse on you. Preparation before the pass. But you can see Bahamas has turned up their on-ball defense. Got to be careful though. You're already in the bonus. No silly fouls. Under a minute. Nice kick out right there. Here comes the dribble drive game for Puerto Rico. Beautiful step through. But they short-armed it. That could be because of tiredness too. 4 games in 4 days.
There goes Kelly.
Kelly's going hard. Nice give. You can't make the easy one. Here comes Puerto Rico now. 2-on-1 break. And that's a pure foul. And the referee's holding up intentional right there, see.
And Bahamas is very fortunate that she was not called for an intentional foul.
Yeah, she was called for intentional. That's the intentional sign.
Oh, yeah, she did call it. And she clearly went after the head.
Yeah, that
of the
looked
Puerto Rican player.
that looked like a Bruce Lee kick. I wish I could see the replay, but that's like a Bruce Lee kick right there. That was kind of tough.
And there's no place for that in basketball. No place for that.
Yeah, she swung violently, and when you catch the opponent head, that's definitely it's definitely a flagrant.
Both players okay, so I'm glad to see that.
So now the ref is telling all the players that they're talking too much. Now, like I said, the game is getting close. The emotions are getting high. Now it's time to put up and shut up and start playing the game that it should be played. Yeah, we just saw the replay, see.
Definitely no place for that in basketball.
She took her head off.
The weird thing about that is the Bahamas player actually got the worst part of that.
Yeah.
He fell on the ground after. But like I said, glad to see both players are okay.
And now the ref's going to try to clean up the game. The players got to understand this. You cannot make
watch
a
for
hard
a quick
push.
whistle. Any little touch, watch for a whistle.
Yeah. Any little touch, they're going to try to call a foul because they don't want this game to get out of hand. So if I was Puerto Rico right now, I will put my head down and penetrate. Here comes the down screen. Oh, she's going to go fourth? Yeah, that's a no-no. Bahamas have to clean that up.
Here comes Nisbet. She does a good job pushing the ball. Let's see if she can
Nice
get a great
pass.
pick. That's a good penetration.
Oh,
pick.
what a play by... What a rebound play right there.
And that's what Neely does. She's a big body inside, creates space, big rebound, and one with the foul.
Oh, Neely read that air ball, and she went for it, and she got it. Way to pursue the basketball, Neely. One shot.
1.4 seconds left in the third. Neely right now on the verge of a double-double, 9 points, 10 rebounds. Don't need a foul. And there you have it. Bahamas down by 5 points after being almost down by 20 in the first half. They're right back into this game. This one might turn out to be very exciting in the end.
Well, the first 5 minutes is going to be key, see. We'll be back for the fourth quarter right here at St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, 2017 Women Centrobasket Championship.
And there you have it, 10 minutes left in the game. It's Puerto Rico 41, Bahamas 36. Who is going to pull it out? I like Bahamas' chances if they can cut down on their turnovers.
Yeah, turnovers is very key and getting their defensive rebound. And let's see what Puerto Rico going to go to. Rosado still looking for that stroke. Still short.
And she's off. A bad pass. And that's what can't happen.
Another turnover. Just spoke about it. When you turn that ball over.
Bahamas want to win this game. They cannot turn the ball over like that.
Can't. Nesbitt trying to push it. Rosado's looking to go all the way. Nice play, nice touch. Melendez for two.
And just like that, it's back to an 11-point game. Two bad possessions by Bahamas.
Yes. Nice play by Grant. Rejected though. Got to take that up a little stronger. Salmon looking to go all the way. That's an excellent defense there by Nesbitt. But nobody's running back for the Bahamas. And that's where maturity comes into play. Grant make a mistake. She haven't passed the half court yet. She got to sprint back.
Did not come out with the intensity that they needed to start this fourth quarter to cut into that lead.
Definitely. Kelly will try a three short. And another foul. Yeah, like I was mentioning, see, that's where the effort comes into play. Grant got her shot blocked. The person who blocked her shot sprint down the floor and beat her down the floor. Got the loose ball and laid it up, and Grant did not pass half court.
It's the little things like that that will cost you games.
That's effort.
Puerto Rico back up by 11, 47-36. And we're back to live action. Not a great start for the Bahamas team as they was right there in striking distance. Started off the fourth quarter with 2 key turnovers that Puerto Rico capitalized on and scored.
And, and that's the meaning of mental toughness. See, a lot of people think toughness is about you hitting someone in the face or hitting someone in the mouth. That's not toughness. Mental toughness is about you doing what you're supposed to do, even when it hurts, when you have to do it every time. That's mental toughness. Do your job. Do your job. Now, that's a bad call. She was there. I didn't see anything wrong with that, see. I didn't think she extended that time.
Nesbitt and Solomon kind of jawing at each other, going back and forth.
They're definitely going at it, and we love that, the competitiveness.
I think the coach took Solomon out the game because he knows how feisty she is.
Yes.
Don't want her to pick up any stupid fouls.
Yeah, we'll skip past the Nesbitt. Nice move by Grant. Beautiful drive off the glass.
And Grant can do that. She needs to do more of that. Get the ball in the middle of the lane, turn and look, and try to make her move.
Definitely. And she did it faster. She was more precise. Her mind was made up, and she made her move.
Santos on the top of the key. Spin move in the lane.
Nice pass.
Beautiful.
Definitely. And Bermudez is looking for too much foul right now.
Puerto
You just got to
Rico
keep
now
playing.
Really, John, with the officials. Every play they're looking to the officials for a call.
And traveling call on Grant right there. Yeah, Bermudez just have to be conscious of herself. She's complaining too much, and officials hate that. They talk about players who complains all the time, who always crying for fouls, and they meet and they said, look, number 7, she's going to cry every time. And that way you don't know if it's really a foul because you cry for every foul. Solomon almost lost the dribble. She's still solid. Here comes the 3. Eso, hey!
3 puntas.
Se va a seguir. That's probably the first 3-pointer in a long time for Puerto Rico. And like we mentioned, 3-pointers is something that ignites this team.
Great block by Jones.
Here comes the dribble handoff. It's not there. Merge into the high pick and roll. Nice screen. And that shot happens because of Jones. Solid screen
by Jones, able to free up Rosado in the lane for the deuce.
Yeah, that's very important. That's how important the screen is. Here goes Grant. She's been a lot more determined, see.
Nice
no
try
good on that
just
time.
now again.
Here comes Salma now. She's on the push. Oh, nice soccer move right there because that was an easy layup. Excellent job there by Neely.
Both sides now, John, with the officials. As you saw, Nisbet just now complaining with the official, wanted a call on the last possession.
Bahamas coming in with mass substitution. 52-38, 14-point game. Side out, nice back toe by Rosado. She set her up.
She never got set
Yeah.
on that play. Let it go really, really quick.
It's nice, good-looking backdoor play right there.
There go
Nice
Neely in the
pass.
middle. She needs to turn and look for her shot.
Needs a pass, need an outlet. Bahamas now in trouble. They're in trouble. Here comes Rosado. Rosado now on the push. 4-2 break. And look at that pass. And that's what I mean by a great point guard. She can just simply read the court She took the ball to the middle, let everyone run their lanes, and made the correct pass.
Missed assignment that they missed Jones. Jones snuck in behind the defense and was able to get the easy layup.
Another bad pass, but she's able to get it. Now she's cramping up, see?
There you go, Neely. And Neely's limping.
Yes,
think
sir.
she came
4
down
games in
bad
4
on her
days.
left.
That's a cramp. She got to come out. 4 games in 4 days. If you're not in shape, you're going to be in trouble.
Got to keep yourself hydrated. Got to take a lot of fluids. Keep those muscles relaxed.
And let me tell you, this is 5 games in 5 days. And when you go to the next level, it's 8 games in 10 days.
Doesn't get any
It
easier.
doesn't get any easier if you don't have depth. When you get to the AmeriCup, it's a lot of games, baby. Melendez, pure. Segundo. Melendez out. Can you listen? Puerto Rico now setting up their press. 2-2-1 press, Puerto Rico.
5 minutes, 17 seconds left. Let's see how Bahamas handle this press.
They're going to trap that.
Easier that time.
Here comes Salma now. In the foul. She's so fast.
These 4 games in 4 days don't seem to be affecting Salman as she's a burst of energy.
Yeah, she's flying around here the court like she still can play 8 more games.
5 minutes left in this game. Puerto Rico up by 16.
Double high ball screen, merge into the double screen. And that's her shot right here, see? Save Aztec Hill!
Tres puntas.
Now that's the second 3, and like I tell you, 3-point shots ignites Puerto Rico. Ignites them. Ignites Puerto Rico. 3-point shots just ignites this team.
And when they're hitting those threes, they're a tough, tough team.
Puerto Rico stay in the 2-3 zone. Just 4 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in this game. Puerto Rico has blown this one out. 19-point lead.
You got to try to get some penetration in that zone. Got to try to get it to collapse.
Shot clock violation. And what the young Bahama players are learning in this competition is if you don't do the little details, those little details that you can get away with lower teams at the highest level, if you don't pay attention to the smallest details, you will be exposed.
Bahamas now with 23 turnovers. Those are the kind of things as a coach that just frustrate you.
And that's, yes, it does. Offensive foul in Puerto Rico that time. Here comes Nesbitt, side pick and roll. They're setting up this pass to the corner. Here comes
Gotta
Kelly.
make that zone work. Good offensive set just now. Kelly just unable to make the shot.
Yeah, it was a very well-run offensive set. The shot was there, but now no communication. Who's guarding Salman? Crossover. Nice pass. What a beautiful pass by Salman. Jones unable to connect.
Jones needed to go up with that ball one time there.
Yeah.
She kind of hesitated, double pump.
Yeah, right
Allowed
away
the
Jones
defender
needed
to
to go
recover.
up. I'm about to go interview Jones after the game. She just doesn't look happy, see? And she's up by 19.
That's what you got to do as a ball player. You got to crush them.
She's just not a happy lady. She just bring the pain.
You know, it's kind of weird. I see in elementary basketball now, if a team is up by 10 and 20 points now, you can't press. You got to go back at half court.
Yeah.
Can't come out beyond
Softening
the
up the
three-point
game.
line. When we did that, we would score 100 to 3 sometimes.
Exactly. Making the game
We had
soft.
no mercy.
Oh, that was a big acting job that time by Crespo. You could pretty much give it an Oscar. There was no way close to a foul like that. Holly Berry.
Two minutes, 51 seconds left in this game. Puerto Rico with a comfortable 19-point lead.
Jones still not happy. Oh, she brings the pain.
Bahamas was able to bring it down to 4 points, but costly turnovers helped them to lose that momentum that they had. Nearly now with a double-double, 11 points, 11 rebounds, 1 block.
You know, I like Neely's game. She just have to keep working on the soft touches around the basket, have a little bit more ball handling skills to her game. That could have been another offensive foul. Crespo is not really waiting.
She's not getting set to set those screens.
No, she's not. Solomon with a nice kick out. Look at Gonzalez. Penetrate the closeout. Pull up. Picture perfect basketball right there. Just like they teach you. You penetrate on that closeout. It's a very bad
turnover
pass.
by the Bahamas.
3-on-1 break.
And
She's going to pull it out surely. Reverse it now to the middle. And that's how Puerto Rico play. And Crespo goes strong. She was like a freight train. Hey, one thing with number 14 for the Bahamas, boy. She's going to get her hacks. She is not playing. Well, Crespo was coming through. She was coming through like a steamboat. Twenty-one years of age, power forward. And she is powerful. Muy fuerte. Bahamas going to clear the bench.
with 2 minutes left in this game, Puerto Rico has done their job by winning this game. Next game is going to be very, very important. A win puts Puerto Rico, a win puts Jamaica with 2 losses. And then tomorrow, that deciding game, Puerto Rico would have to beat the Virgin Islands. We'll have to go to the point spread to see how much they have to win by, because then it could possibly be a three-way tie.
If Mexico beat Jamaica. But the first, we have to see the next game. That's the most important. Virgin Islands, Jamaica next. Muy importante game. The biggest game of the tournament. Virgin Islands 3-0, Jamaica 2-1. It's a battle for first place. Puerto Rico looks like they're going to 3-1. See, Mexico is already at 3-1. We could eventually have 4 teams at 3-1 if the Virgin Islands lose tonight. Or Virgin Islands could take a stronghold with this tournament and go to 4-0 and all but pretty much eliminate Jamaica with 2 losses, possibly. It won't be over yet for Jamaica. They will still have to play Mexico. But a lot of games left. 1 day remaining. Well, we knew in this game, see, that Puerto Rico was definitely going to come out a more focused team after dropping an egg against Mexico. And from the jump to now, they looked a lot more focused, a lot more intensity. The passes was crisper.
And
They
I
look
think
ready.
Puerto Rico knows what's at stake now as they're trying to pressure the ball a lot more, trying to get this score run up some as they figure these games might go down to a point system.
Spread, yeah. They're not going to stop. And these points are very important. And Puerto Rico, this will be the third team they beat by more than 20 points. So they're not going to stop. They are definitely going to make sure they got the points advantage. $50 seconds remaining in the game. Crespo with a big rebound. Puerto Rico won't stop. Slowing it down, Salman.
You've got to give the edge to Puerto Rico if it goes down to point system. Puerto Rico beat Jamaica 90-44.
Wow.
That's a big spread right there. The Virgin Islands in their first game beat Guatemala 82-58. So not quite the spread that Puerto Rico had in their first game.
Definitely. That's a 36-point spread beating Jamaica.
In Puerto Rico's second game, they beat Guatemala 87-55. The Virgin Islands beat Mexico 63-54. So already, as you can see, with the point system, Puerto Rico seems to be pretty good right now.
Yeah, they've definitely been scoring a lot of points. They've scored the most points in this tournament by giving up the least points also. So the differential is in the Puerto Rican favor. Although if it's two teams with a 4-1 record, the head-to-head takes advantage over the point spread. So we got to keep that in mind.
And it's Puerto Rico with the win over the Bahamas, 69-42. They now move on to 3-1 in this tournament, joining Mexico with a 3-1 record. Coming up next, it's the host team, the U.S. Virgin Islands, as they take on Jamaica for an ever so important game. Stay with us as we bring you more basketball from the 2017 Women's Centrobasket Championship in beautiful St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands.